Soldiers, welcome to the Military Weapon Conference. Today's topic is KN44, a hidden gem that is often forgotten by many players. The KN44 was introduced during the last Season 4 update. It has low damage drop-off at range and low recoil, giving it sort of advantages in mid to long range encounters. So is it any good? How's it perform against other meta in this game? Without further ado, let's find it out. The KN44 is an average assault rifle with very good damage range, which makes it suitable for mid to long range combat. However, at close range, the gun faces many other competitors of its class, that are better at scoring quick kills. The recoil is mostly vertical that only kicks in small horizontal recoil after the first 10 shots. Compared to the LK24, the KN44 has the same fire rate and damage, but due to the lower damage drop-off, KN44 has a huge advantage in the mid-range gunfight. But this is hard to achieve due to the rather bouncy recoil. If you guys still remember, I did a full AR review back in Season 13, to rank all the assault rifles. The performance of KN44 was quite average, so it was not on my top pick list. In case you missed that video, I highly recommend you review it, with the link in the description. The KN44 is a well-rounded weapon. It's a highly versatile weapon that can respond to various battle situations. The performance of default KN44 is not that outstanding, comparing to other popular assault rifles. However, with the right build, it can still become a viable weapon in different ways. Now, let me show you the weapon stats first. The KN44 has an average fire rate with good accuracy and low recoil. By default, it has 30 bullets in the magazine with a fire rate of 632 rounds per minute. The default mag size is pretty standard for an assault rifle, which should be enough for the weapon. We would appreciate more ammo these days, as the meta in this game are suffering from insufficient ammo issues. The quick reload time of the weapon is 1.8 seconds, and the full reload time is 2.9 seconds. Its ADS speed is 268 milliseconds, which is about the average of assault rifles. The mobility of KN44 is at the average level of assault rifles as well. The movement speed is 6.3 meters per second, and ADS movement speed is around 2.3 meters per second. The base weapon stats indicate KN44 is quite average in all aspects. Its reloading time is very quick though. Being an average assault rifle, can its damage range stand out among others? Now let's take a look at the damage and range of this weapon, to see how it performs in terms of time to kill in different ranges. The KN44 is a highly stable assault rifle with decent damage and good damage range. It can 4 shots kill in close to mid-range, and the damage drop is not significant at longer range. It deals 26 damage up to 20 meters, 24 damage from 21 to 40 meters, 19 damage from 41 meters above. The weapon has 2 standard body multipliers. A headshot deals 1.2 times normal damage. Its time to kill figure in close range is not outstanding, compared to other powerful weapons which can 3 shots to kill, such as Man-O-War or DRH. However, it has a better range cover than most assault rifles. It is also a very stable weapon, with good accuracy and low recoil. In BR, due to the damage reduction from the vest, weapon damage is not consistent. It has 1 floating damage in all ranges. In close range, the KN44 isn't very outstanding in terms of time to kill figures. It works really well at the mid-range, from 15 to 20 meters, where most assault rifles have a damage drop at that range. The effective range of KN44 is up to 40 meters, which makes it a competitive weapon in BR. Practically, KN44 is one of the strongest assault rifles in MP, due to its good stability and accuracy. Even though its time to kill figure is quite average, it deals decent damage in close to mid-range, which can 4 shots kill up to 20 meters, and with a headshot, the 4 shots kill range can be extended to 40 meters. To rank this weapon, it has average damage, good accuracy, and average weapon mobility. The KN44 is an easy-to-use weapon in close-range combat, due to its low recoil. However, since it has a large lateral shake, recoil control is kind of difficult when aiming for a longer range. It takes time to get used to it, so it is not recommended for beginners. Now, let me show you the best loadout of this weapon for both MP and BR. In MP games, weapon mobility is most important, It determines how fast you can kill. Our goal of this build is to maximize the weapon mobility of KN44, make it more useful in close-range combat. First, we use the light short barrel and no stock to boost weapon mobility. These two attachments can increase ADS speed by 22%, at the cost of the weapon's accuracy. Then we use the granulated grip tape and the tactical laser to redeem the loss of weapon accuracy. The tactical laser not only improves weapon accuracy, but also helps in ADS speed. It is a must-have attachment for this weapon. To finish up the build, we will add the 38-round fast reload mag, as mag size and reloading time are very crucial in MP games. This is a max mobility build. Let's see how it performs against the default KN44. First of all, let's test the ADS speed. The default ADS speed is 16 frames, which is 268 milliseconds. With this build, the ADS time is reduced to 12 frames. This is faster than most assault rifles, which is about the same level as SMGs. Besides, this build has the best ADS movement speed among all assault rifles, which is a huge advantage in MP. Okay, before we going forward, let's take a break here. Please do consider subscribing to this channel with the notification on. I've developed a Call of Duty mobile companion app, including everything you need to know about this game. The app is completely free to use. I'll put the download links in the description. Now let's move on. Next, let's compare the recoil patterns. The bullet spread accuracy of the default KN44 is not bad. It has a bit of horizontal recoil in the middle of the recoil pattern. In this MP build, we trade weapon control for better mobility, so the recoil is worse than the default. However, it is still manageable at close-range gunfight in MP. The shaky horizontal recoil is the real problem of this weapon, which makes it hard to control in a longer range. To sum up, this is a max mobility MP build, that provides the best mobility, better accuracy, and good damage. It is still the average assault rifle in MP, and can be very stable and accurate if you can use it properly. Now let's move on to the BR build. In BR games, the weapon damage range is always our first concern. The default range of KN44 was pretty good. We will focus on improving the damage range in this build, make it even better in range fight. To achieve that, we use the monolithic suppressor and marksman barrel. Together, they can increase the damage range of this weapon by 60%. The default KN44 allows you to kill an enemy in a second within 20 meters. With this build, the effective range is extended to 32 meters, which is the maximum range that the weapon damage doesn't drop. Next, we use the MIP strike stock to improve weapon accuracy and flinch stability. It helps in horizontal recoil as well. In longer range combat, weapon accuracy is usually very important, so we will use granulated grip tape and the tactical laser to boost weapon accuracy, as well as the ADS speed. This is a maximum range BR build. Let's see how it performs against the default KN44. First of all, let's test the ADS speed. In this build, we sacrifice some mobility for better range, so ADS speed is 2 frames slower than the default. However, I won't worry too much about the ADS speed, if we use this weapon mainly for a longer range. Soldiers, it's time to get your shit together, and start training. Click the link in description to join our battlefield in Discord. Let's grow together. Next, let's compare the recoil patterns. As you can see, the bullet spread accuracy is improved by this build, and the recoil is lower than the default as well. However, the horizontal recoil is still the problem here. Even though it is improved a little bit by this build, it still takes some effort to control the recoil in a longer range. Use the weapon correctly and wisely, it will become one of the most accurate weapons in this game. The KN44 is available as rare and epic blueprints in BR. The customized blueprint can be found in airdrops. To sum up, this is a build with max damage range and better accuracy, specially designed for BR. It is a powerful weapon in mid to long range. The effective range is up to 64 meters with this build. This makes KN44 a feasible choice in BR. Overall, the KN44 is quite average in terms of time to kill figures. The good stability and longer damage range are the advantages of this weapon. Soldiers, our session ends here today. Hope you enjoy the weapon discussion and different loadouts that I presented in this video, and if you did, please do leave a like, and comments below. Subscribe with notification on, so you won't miss out on my future tips and tricks videos. Share this video for supporting this channel, and for appreciating my hard work. I will see you again in our next mission. Until then, stay safe, peace out. Into my conditions, I got you on my mind. You were stuck in my head.